Hello, my name is Ed. Welcome to my channel. This is my 25 cal AirForce Condor. In this video, I will be sharing with you the upgrades and modifications I have made to this air rifle. I have had several questions regarding what moderator I'm using, as well as how I'm generating the power with a regulated AirForce Condor. So let's start with my moderator. This is my moderator. It's about 6.5 inches long, has a turtle shell finish. It was purchased as a solvent trap from AliExpress. It's made of aluminum and it came with 3 different size fittings on the end that you can screw onto. The cap came as one solid piece. I had to drill the hole. Inside are aluminum baffles, which are also solid pieces. There's 6 different baffles inside here. I've wrapped each baffle with a strip of felt. I also had to drill the holes into each baffle. Again, there are 6 different pieces in here. On the rear end, it has a spacer, which initially traps the air. And again, 6 different baffles inside. It works really well. Make sure you check the local laws before purchasing and modifying. It may be illegal in your state or country, but this works really well. It traps the air and it's very, very quiet. I attach my moderator to the rifle with this aluminum adapter. This was made by a local machinist. Now, the barrel is 18 inches long and it sticks out approximately 1/2 inch. So this adapter fits over the top of the barrel without making any contact and snugly with the washer into the stock. Once I've inserted that, I tighten the grub screw on the bottom, and now I can screw on my adapter without making any contact with the barrel. And once fired, the air that is trapped inside the moderator tends to leak back into the stock, which acts as a shroud, which helps dampen the sound even more. I love this setup. It works really well. When it comes to generating my power, I have installed a 95-gram heavy brass hammer. I have the standard hammer spring. I have the standard breech slide. The heavy brass hammer is from PCP Tunes. I have 2 different bottles fitted with 2 different regulators. This is my basic setup with the factory 3000 PSI bottle and an Ultra-Roche regulator. This regulator is designed to handle up to 150 bar, but I have fudged it to approximately 160. I don't recommend anyone do that, but I am assuming the risk in doing so. I'm using an Airforce Condor Hi-Flow Valve, orifice of 0.233. With this setup, I am shooting the JSB 25.39 grain pellets at approximately 918 feet per second, which generates approximately 47 foot-pounds of energy. I like this setup, especially for dove. Now I have placed an O-ring underneath the Tophat and on to the valve stem. This helped make things a little bit more efficient and consistent with the amount of air that is released. It also helps dampen the sound of the rifle from the hammer striking the valve. This is my second bottle. It's a 4500 PSI or 300 bar carbon fiber bottle. It is fitted with a V3 dual gauge high pressure regulator for PCP Tunes. Sorry for the airplanes. It has a working pressure of up to 250 bar. I had this one factory set at 200 bar. The valve valve is again an Airforce Condor with an orifice of 0.233. I am shooting the NSA 36.2 grain slugs at 934 feet per second for approximately 70 foot-pounds of energy. Now this is a little much for dove. It causes too much damage to the meat. I like to eat the dove I shoot. Again, I have placed an O-ring underneath the Tophat and onto the valve stem. Although it's not really needed, with the regulator, it does help dampen the sound a little bit from the hammer strike. Depending on what I'm shooting, I will switch from bottle to bottle. I make a few adjustments on my scope, elevation, windage. Normally it's just a few clicks, and I'm good to go. Now I've added a few links in the description below for those of you who may be interested. Also, I'd like to say thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Take care and be safe.